Like every morning, the lion got out of bed and went in search of the food he needed to feed his newborn cubs. The lion had 3 tiny new cubs. These lions needed food to grow up and become strong like their mother. The lion was sleeping under a tree, hungry and weak, when suddenly something tiny passed in front of his eyes. This tiny creature was a rabbit. While the lion was pretending to sleep, this tiny rabbit started eating the grass next to the lion. While the rabbit was feeding, the lion threw his paw in one motion and caught the rabbit. Before the rabbit realized what was happening, he started begging the lion, "Please don't hurt me. I went out to look for food for my children. My children are waiting for me at my home. If I don't bring them food, they will all get sick." The lion felt very sorry for the rabbit, but he also had to think of his own cubs. He took the rabbit in his mouth and started to take it to his cubs. As the lion and the rabbit walked through the forest, the rabbit kept thinking about his cubs. He said in his heart, "What will they do without me? I have to feed them until they grow up. But there's no way I can get rid of the lion." The lion and the rabbit finally came to where the lion's cubs were. But the lion saw that there was a hunter watching his cubs from afar. While the lion was running around in panic, he dropped the rabbit from his mouth. But the rabbit didn't run away and said, "I must stop this hunter from harming the lions." Immediately, the lion and the rabbit started thinking together. The rabbit said to the lion, "I will distract the hunter by running after him, and you run there immediately, so that the hunter will be scared and run away when he sees you. And in this way we will save your cubs." This idea made sense to the lion, and they started to implement the plan. The rabbit distracted the hunter by moving fast, and when the hunter saw the lion, he started to run away. The lion immediately hugged his cubs for the joy of saving his cubs. He turned to the rabbit and said, "You could have run away when I dropped you from my mouth, but why didn't you? You helped me, and thanks to you, my cubs were saved." And the rabbit said, "You live for your cubs, and so do I. That's why I helped you. Now I have to go back. My cubs are waiting for food." The lion was very impressed by this act of the rabbit and said, "Let's go back to get your cubs and live here together. I will protect you and we will find food together." The rabbit accepted this idea and they went and got their cubs together. Lions and rabbits lived happily together for the rest of their lives.